So you're looking after the drink stand now. If I'd known sooner, I would have stopped by this morning. I've got to say, I'm getting curious. I've heard a lot about your mixology skills. I wonder what kinds of drinks you can mix with the ingredients Glenfiddich has prepared. I don't have much of a choice. It's just one thing after another right now. First off, the Knights of Favonius annual combat assessment is coming up. And this year, the standards are higher than ever. As the captain of the reconnaissance company, I have to lead by example. At the very least, I need to rank as one of the top 3 captains in the practical portion. So, I've been intensifying my training lately. Being a descendant of sinners means I have to work hard to maintain my position. I'll have you know I've never once neglected my duties. Anyway, on top of all that, my duel with Miss Clorand required a lot of focus and energy. Learning how to turn defense into attack and seize the initiative when facing a combined assault from sword and musket. Even now, I'm still chewing through the details. But in the end, the exchange went well, and both parties learned a great deal. Never mind writing reports from 6 different perspectives. I feel like there's enough worth mentioning to write 24 of the things. Oh, I sure could. Anything that'll perk me up would be welcome. I'll leave the details to you.
Brucey, your DM.
No, I didn't see my DM. Excuse me. Let me see. Was that on YouTube? Excuse me.
Insta.
Oh, Instagram? Let me see. By the way, I couldn't get you... Oh, okay. Unfollow that one and accept accept the other one. Okay. I tried to get you on Genshin last time. I typed in the ID and it didn't.
Thank you.
It didn't work. Yeah, it's the. I see. It's the same follow or same profile picture as your YouTube. Gentle Power. Hell yeah.
It didn't work.
No, yeah, it didn't work. I typed in the code and I checked the code and everything twice and it didn't work. So, I'm sorry about that. I tried. Excuse me.
I am on the Asian server, maybe that's why.
I do. Maybe. That would kind of make sense. Like, you can't be friends with people who are from different servers. I could see that. It's disappointing, though. We'll try it again later. Aromatic garlic. Shake that drink. Star salt. Twinkling starlight.
One twinkling starlight for Captain Eula. Hope you like it.
Judging by your confident tone, I'm certain I will. Well then, I'll make sure to savor this thoroughly. Huh. Not bad. Sweet and tingly, with a delightful airiness. The fizzy water really brings it to life. I suddenly feel full of vim and vigor. But just one glass doesn't quite scratch the itch. How about something with a bit more bite? Don't hold back. You don't need to worry about putting me on the floor with nothing but a couple of drinks. Works for me. The first company hasn't assigned me any paperwork for tonight, so I'm free to catch up and try your new creations at my leisure. That's right. The merchant I got it from called it Romaritime flower fruit extract. It has a very unique smell. Here, have a bottle. Oh, it's a necessary courtesy. In that book Miss Magistus lent me, The Blade Dancer, 20 years on, it says, after a duel, a Fontanian swordsman will politely invite their defeated opponents to a banquet. To properly play host to Miss Clorand, I searched for quite some time to locate a rare goods merchant in Dorman Port who sold this juice. I had my doubts at first, too. But Amber said something that makes a lot of sense. She said that even if this custom doesn't really exist, following it still shows I've made an effort to understand Fontaine's cultural heritage. Besides, who doesn't like trying new things, right? When I gave it to her at our post-training banquet, Miss Clorand really did enjoy this juice. Yes, I have. For a while, the situation there was difficult. A gang of outlaw engineers was messing about with some sort of mechanism control technology, attempting to manipulate ruin graders so they could rob merchant caravans. To make matters worse, several veteran knights who had been stationed at Dorman Port were transferred to my squad, and they weren't happy to be taking orders from that Lawrence girl. Leading them on this mission was quite eventful. It took 3 weeks of stealth operations in the snow, with no fires to keep us warm, before we finally located the enemy's stronghold. Those veteran knights faced the bitter cold and were almost taken down by the enemy's smuggled battle mechs. Fortunately, the battle went our way, and they had no choice but to acknowledge my abilities. Me? I'm completely fine. But thank you for your concern. It was mentally tiring for sure, but fortunately, the operation wore them down far more than it did me. They won't be questioning my authority again anytime soon. If any new recruits try to make my life difficult, I'll just have my veterans give them a few friendly pointers. I guess you could call them a permanent solution, huh? If you want to know what I've been eating recently, I'd better start by mentioning the logistics company's latest revolution. They launched a diet improvement initiative and started distributing a form of standardized canned food to knights operating in the wilderness. In the past, we only had dry rations. Every mealtime we had to set up pots and campfires, roll dice to choose a cook, and take turns standing guard. In all honesty, it was a bit of a hassle. Now we just need to bring our standard field rations, comprising of 5 cans and 9 paper packages. We can heat the cans by the campfire, and then we're ready to eat. You did say, sounds like, right? Our canned food supplier has quite the stellar reputation, and their regular meals are indeed quite good. The problem is, in order to meet preservation standards, they have to make their military-grade meals way too salty. The vice captain of the 5th Company, who has a somewhat dry sense of humor, went so far as to say, this food's bad enough to bring down the wrath of Li Yue's stove god. In any case, after eating it for a week, my taste buds have gone completely numb. You can hardly blame the logistics company. After all, it is hard to please everyone. Our feedback has already been submitted, and they should be working on fixing the issue. Of course, having fresh meals prepared in camp by a dedicated company chef is still the best option.
Fuck you. What are you guys doing? Stop it. Relax. Chill out.
Oh my. To be honest, before we crossed swords, I was feeling eager, but also a little nervous. Miss Cloran's combat style comes from the mysterious Marechaussee hunters. In the library, there are some old Fontanian newspapers from hundreds of years ago that give some idea of how formidable an organization it was. A more recent newspaper claimed that Miss Cloran was an orphan from an underwater kingdom, and that before battle she would perform rituals inviting spirits to possess her sword. Certainly, from my own experiences, Miss Cloran's abilities more than match those descriptions. Incorporating elements of swordsmanship into a drink? Huh. Certainly a creative idea, I'll give you that. A commemorative cocktail at a time like this sounds nice, but how do you plan to express something like swordsmanship with a drink? That definitely matches the description I read in that book. That's right. You really know your stuff. I doubt there's anyone else in all of Tevat who could come up with such a perfect metaphor. There's no need to make it sound so fancy. It's just an aristocratic variant of Favonius bladework, with a bit of personal flair. Firewater. In recent years, Firewater's gained popularity the world over, following in the wake of prosperous Snezhnayan merchants. These days, almost every tavern has a signature drink that uses it as a base.
Firewater?
You really are good. Why don't we try replacing the fruit wine with firewater? As for the alcohol content, that's not a problem. Plenty of the expedition team may have drunk themselves senseless with firewater. But me, I'm full of confidence.
Let's mix our
Brilliant.
cocktail.
I'm looking forward to seeing how you do.
Firewater. I'm assuming firewater is like tonic water or some shit like that. Cocoa. I always like to do the bits. Master's Goblet. Seafoam Sword Song.
Here's your all-new Seafoam Sword Song.
New
Mixed to meet
Seafoam
your
Sword
personal
Song.
preferences.
Oh my, what beautiful colors. And you even added my romaritime flower fruit extract. The
It's
aroma is perfect,
delicious.
and I can smell the alcohol, but it
I can
doesn't
smell
stifle
the
the fruity
alcohol.
fragrance. Let's see how it tastes.
See how it tastes.
Give me a moment to come up with the right words. I need to think carefully. I know it's unbecoming of a lady, and a proper connoisseur would savor their drink slowly. But I'm sorry, this is just too good to be true. Can you mix me another? Ah. Oh, no, what was I going to say? I've completely lost my train of thought. Whatever. I feel fantastic. This cocktail... Oh, it's the best I've ever had. I think I'm gonna head home and get some sleep. Don't worry about me. This is the happiest tipsy I've been in years. I'm still far from being drunk. By the time I've written up those reports for my exchange with Miss Clorand, I'll have been on duty for 3 months straight. Jean, the acting grandmaster. Isn't it about time she gave me some time off? I won't be forgetting this injustice in a hurry. You mark my words.
Wow. There's so fucking many. Of course, now it's with Chlorine.
While patrolling the area, I was sure I'd sensed a familiar
Chloride.
presence, so I came over to take a look. And sure enough, here you are. If Miss Charlotte were to see you like this, I'm guessing she'd take 100 pictures and write up a report. Sword-wielding traveler's secret side hustle. Exclusive cocktails from Tevat's Explorer Extraordinaire. You'd make the front pages of every major newspaper. And there'd be crowds of Fontanian tourists flocking to your drink stand, causing gridlock on the streets of Mondstadt. Luckily for you, I turned down Miss Charlotte's request to accompany me here.
Turned down.
So you're unlikely to be seeing any scenes like that. Let's quietly celebrate this moment of peace. And on that note, I'd like a caramel glaze. That look on your face tells me you have a lot of questions you want to ask. Calm and effortless. I'm shocked to learn you're a real pro at this sort of thing.
Love how the small pieces ended up just being like the small bits for some fucking reason. Shake properly. Excuse me. Looks nice. Caramel blaze. Oh Jesus. Caramel blaze. I don't know if I'd order a caramel blaze.
Your caramel blaze is ready.
Sorry, your
Try not to
caramel
drink it all in one
blaze.
go.
God. Ugh. Caramel. It's caramel.
It sure lives up to its name.
Caramel.
The color reminds me of a raging fire, while that aroma really hits you head on.
Chokes on it.
It's quite strong.
It's great.
I'm all right. I just need a little time to get used to it. As I recall, the last time I drank alcohol was at a wine tasting event that Navia invited me to last year. I only had a small sip of Sassica wine, and it was nowhere near as strong as this concoction of yours.
I don't drink alcohol.
From a purely rational perspective, alcohol can cause dizziness and impair one's ability to work, so it's best avoided altogether. But when Miss Farina saw me off at the docks, she mentioned that Mondstadt is the land of wine and poetry. Since I'm here, I thought I should at least try the local specialties. In fact, Captain Eula, whom I sparred with earlier, has quite the refined taste for fine wine. She even gifted me a bottle of Romaritime flower fruit extract, which is no longer produced in Fontaine, and
Maritime
can now only be
extract.
found overseas. Out of the
Be
utmost
only found
respect for her skills,
overseas.
I feel compelled to deepen my knowledge of Mondstadt's wines. I truly appreciate all the trouble you're going to. Huh? Does that mean she's already finished her commission? Well, she's certainly efficient. Once I return to Fontaine, perhaps I can let Sigewin know that I'd be happy to purchase her latest perfume. I'm not sure I'd say that. On my way to Mondstadt, we happened to take the same boat. Naturally, we got to chatting. I've often heard Sigewin praise her work. After conversing with her on the journey over, I must say, she is indeed a rare and refined individual. She's gentle and composed, yet keeps others at a distance. Perhaps it's due to her profession. I find this approach ideal. It allows one to maintain a lasting sense of inner peace. Oh, thank you, but there's really no need to set anything up. Our work rarely intersects, and our social circles hardly make for a Venn diagram, if you know what I mean. Best to just let things take their natural course. When I'm working, I often drink coffee. But with meals, I prefer a lighter tasting drink, like Buell fruit juice. Since I eat a lot of meat, the slight acidity of the juice helps balance out the greasiness. Over time, I've grown accustomed to the sour taste. After the swordsmanship exchange, the Knights of Favonius rather kindly treated me to some traditional Mondstadt cuisine. I had 8 different meat dishes, and all of them were excellent. The portions were huge, and only the highest quality cuts were used. Everything was cooked to absolute perfection. Of course, there was still room for improvement. When catering to tourists, the sticky honey roast and pile 'em up might benefit from a slightly lighter sauce. I've certainly tried all the red meat dishes. I think I've had enough calories to sustain 3 days of vigorous work, so I've had to decline all subsequent dining invitations. To be honest, I can still taste the grease. There must be a way to cleanse my palate.
The grease.
I've seen a little. I took a stroll around the city the first day I got here. Navia's done some rather extensive research on this place. Many of the scenes and illustrations for the tabletop troupe were inspired by views of Mondstadt. However, the way she describes the atmosphere in her world building is quite different from the real Mondstadt. The deepest impression I've got since arriving here is one of swords and shields. Perhaps because I've mostly just visited the blacksmith and the training grounds. Recently, the newer weapons and armor produced in Mondstadt have been created using a completely different heat treatment process from those in Fontaine, with a higher carbon content in the surface layer. While this has slightly reduced their overall toughness, their impact resistance has greatly improved. These newer weapons give off a smell like overbrewed coffee.
Why would
Perhaps
coffee
it's
smell
because
like,
that
or
scent
say
gave me
weapons
such a
smell like
positive
coffee?
first impression. You see,
Or is she
Fontaine's
just
signature
making a
metalwork is often
metaphor?
coated with a protective agent
Oh,
that
yeah.
contains Marcotte. Over time, the faint
It's a
fragrance
protective
becomes
agent.
overly sweet.
So weird.
And for some reason, it makes my teeth feel funny.
What the
I
fuck?
don't imagine the scent of Mondstadt's swords and shields would cause the same level of irritation.
Weird.
Of course, there is a solution to this problem. The next time you find yourself in Fontaine, there's another protective agent I can recommend. One that's as neutral as water, without any excess fragrance. If you also dislike being bombarded with sweetness, this protective agent should suit you well.
Weird.
Indeed it is. The knights codenamed Hazelnut 3 and Hazelnut 5 gave me this crest. I must say, it's exquisite. They told me the design has only just been finalized. Apparently, it's only presented to important guests. They said they're making a batch for you too,
and
but it hasn't been finished yet.
Michael
You're not
Victor.
wrong.
Join the Resident Evil Survivor
I can't
battle.
remember the name of every clerk
Will
in the
you
Palais
survive?
Maronia, but I'm certain you'll get to know them in time. They're clearly seasoned veterans. Even though they work desk jobs, they still turn up in full armor. After handling my affairs, they headed to the tavern for a gathering, saying they wanted to continue last night's duel and determine who had the highest alcohol tolerance. Drinking barrels of beer the night before, yet being able to work with clear minds the next day. Whew. So what you're saying is, while Mondstadters may seem carefree, they actually have an admirable ability to know their limits when it comes to drinking. Are you already planning the details of our hypothetical get-together? Based on my previous experiences with alcohol, I'd guess my tolerance is similar to Emily's. Fruit liqueur is probably my limit. So when the time comes, I think you'd be best off mixing similar drinks for the both of us.
Decor.
All right, I'll make sure I'm mentally prepared. Even if it's still a
Mentally
bit strong,
prepared.
I'll do my best to finish it.
Do my best to finish it, that's funny. Fruit wine. Caramel. fruit wine caramel and okay. Always the small bits. Shake, shake, shake. Shake properly. Sorry, I'm petting Toby. He's trying to eat my fingies. What are you doing? Leisure time lightning.
All right, this new creation is called Leisure
Leisure
Time
time
Lightning.
lightning.
A cocktail made exclusively for champion duelists. Enjoy.
Have you added fruit wine? It tastes wonderful.
Tastes
This
wonderful.
is ideal for me. There's a subtle saltiness that combines well with the tartness of the fruit and the sweetness of the caramel. Each sip balances delicately on the edge of perfection. The color of the wine also fits well with the name, and the lightning imagery contrasts with the fiery nature of the caramel glaze. But where does the leisure time part come in? I see. That certainly matches the impression this cocktail gives me. Its unique aroma and taste will hold a special place in my memories of Mondstadt. Do you think, if the chance were to present itself, you'd be interested in mixing drinks somewhere else? A cafe, for instance, or the Hotel de Boer? Mostly for Navia and Miss Farina's sake. Though obviously I'd be more than happy to try more of your masterpieces myself. I understand. I won't try to strong-arm you. In any case, I truly appreciate your hospitality. Thanks to you, whether I'm summarizing the key lessons from my exchange with Miss Eula, or discussing strategy with the Knights of Favonius, I'll be in my best condition.
Okay. I think I'll only do 2 of those today. Because they are so utterly fucking time consuming and boring. Like, they're not horrible, it's just like, you stare and talk to a person for like, how long has it been? Like about 15 fucking minutes. 8 days, okay. We'll be able to finish it up next week, or like on Thursday. But God, it's so boring. It's so fucking boring. Like, I don't know. Teach his own, but not me. Lunar catalyst. It's like water was. Think some shit like that. Water.
Yeah. Let's dance.
Go get him, Maiden! Gotta hold fast! Be gone, Shadow of Darkness!
Lofty wisdom will show us the way. Let the world collide! Without further ado,
You got this. Behold, the dawn.
The sky's clear, the glazed moon shines! Foolish and ignorant!
That's right. I forgot that we got a slash.
Be cleansed! Lofty wisdom will show us the way!
Shower me with the lightning, echoing song! I'll protect us.
Go get him, Aiden. Light compels you. Not on my watch.
Arrogant and presumptuous!
Behold, the dawn. You got this.
The sky's clear, the glazed moon shines!
Strike a pose! Let the show begin.
Light compels you. You're in my sight.
Be cleansed! Smite the dust!
Oh, come on. There we go.
Yoo-hoo! Let's dance.
Be gone, shadow of darkness.
Yeah, whatever.
Stop that!
Be cleansed!
How dare you!
Frozen reaction. Okay.
Know my sword! Ring cutter!
Don't get frostbite.
Shower me with praise!
Dodge this. This moment will be frozen in time.
Yoo-hoo!
Let me weave you a bird.
What are these, like worms? Lizards?
Know my sword! Ring cutter! Rain outlines it!
Oh, so sorry.
Shower me with praise! Time to shine!
Cool it.
Mine to wield. Witness the power of...
Dodge this.
Harbor Freight. Get your freight harbored. You remember that? You remember this? You can remember that. Then, get your Venmo card today.
Annihilate. Mine to wield. Let me weave you a verse.
Freeze. Do we get frostbite?
Witness the power of Gua. No, my
Dodge this. This moment will be frozen.
Strike a pose.
Sick. This should hit 3. Hopefully. God damn it. There we go. I'm gonna wait on that video. I have some videos I have to wait on because actually they're somewhat enjoyable to watch with Lily. Just have to switch around my videos here. Give me a minute. Give me like a half an hour. Well, we got a 3. We'll do all of these, I guess, maybe. Until I don't want to. Night Soul points. I don't know. When characters deal Night Soul line damage. I don't even know. Does it have an explanation to Night Soul bullshit? No, I'm not gonna Google it. I don't really care enough. Stupid. Just copy.
Hold on to your hats.
I swear to God, I clicked the button to shoot. I don't. Does it not shoot? The fuck? What is this for then? What does it do? Yeah, that's stupid.
Take me up.
Yeah, is it just for flying? Is that all this thing does?
Knock
It's
'em
dumb.
down.
Dumb, actually.
Farewell. Tell me what you see.
Our bond is strong.
Swarm Fury.
Yeah, they're like bow people too. It's pretty.
Be free.
Stand with me. I'll settle this.
The wind rises. Not too far now. Time to say hello.
Our bond is strong.
free. Go. You're free now.
All right, it's my turn.
Behold.
Cry louder.
Tell me what you see. The wind rises. Unsightly insects.
Fire in the hole.
Farewell. Go. You're free now.
I don't think we're getting a 3-star on this one. But whatever. Dumb anyways. Fucking stupid, specifically, like specific elemental damage that, in my opinion, I don't think was actually taught. But my fault for not reading properly, I guess. Or reading at all.
Be free. Time to say hello.
Let's fly. Hold on to your hats.
Let's do the last one, so I don't have to do it next week. Just fuck this shit. Lunar charged, okay? Does that mean specifically electro and hydro? I don't fucking know.
Our bond is strong. Shower me with praise.
Beware the creatures of the night.
Don't claw! Lash attack!
Observe. Fear the dark.
Strike a pose! Let the world come alive!
Be silent.
Ding dong rubber ball!
Stand with me. I'll settle this.
Time to shine!
Observe. To dust. Close your eyes.
Lash attack! Dissipate! Lightning purified!
The night comes. Observe. Be silent.
Oh, there we go. 3 already. Nice. Bless you. Lily got the cold. She's contaminated. I have to send her into the doctors.
Beware the creatures of the night. Close your eyes.
I could just not do anything for the next 42 seconds. I've already done enough.
I'll settle this! Let my name echo in song!
Observe. Be silent.
Our bond is strong! Lightning?
The night comes.
Fuck, I won't die though. There we
Observe.
go. But we charged the whole thing on it. That's crazy.
Out of my way!
Done. Fuck that shit. Oh, the bird one. God damn it. Of course, there's only 4 in this one. That's stupid. I missed a coin. Motherfucker. Fuck. Journey? Wheel. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh shit, whatever. Oh, excuse me. Sounds like a bird, but it's a fucking ant. Fuck. Ooh, hell yeah. Oh. Oh god, it's chilly. Got it. Whatever the fuck that is. Gift. It's the weapon. It probably is. Not. It's not a building. Is the weapon? No. I don't even fucking know, man. Went somewhere. Yeah. It's somewhere. It's gone. I was gonna say it's not like a item, right? Don't look like it. Weird. Just kinda got put into my inventory. Alright.
gonna take some getting used to. Why didn't that happen the first time?
Ah, looks like we've jumped forward a bit since yesterday. We're at the Favonius Cathedral now.
Wait, is this the bit where we borrow the Holy Lyre? Yeah, Paimon's not sure about this. Also, why is Tone Deaf Bard the only one here? What about Varka and the others?
Don't worry. I'm sure Nicole has it all planned out. See? Here comes Diluc now.
Word from the Knights of Favonius is that the Fatui are planning to steal the Holy Lyre der Himmel. Unfortunately, that intel came a little late. A conflict between the two parties is ensuing inside. If the Fatui succeed, we'll miss our chance to borrow the lyre. Come on. Let's go help the Knights. What is it?
Oh, so that's how we're explaining this part. Huh. Pretty convincing.
It's all thanks to that committed performance from our good friend Diluc.
I'm just reading the lines Miss Nicole gave me. You need to play along, okay? The cameras are rolling.
Don't worry. Our operation isn't that strict.
I'm
If
gonna
there
eat
are
Toby.
slip-ups, I'll just delete them later.
I'm gonna
Feel free
snack
to
her.
take a relaxed approach.
Turn her into a little hot pocket.
Wait, that was Nicole's voice? Where's it coming from?
Probably...
Yeah, Toby, why you
that
gotta be up
small
on
bubble.
top of your mama like that? She don't like it.
That's right. This is a kind of communication magic. The same one the Knights of Favonius used to get in touch with me earlier. If you get stuck at any point, you can contact me through this magic, and I'll provide a few hints.
How very convenient. I suppose, given how the story is progressing, we don't have to worry about borrowing the Holy Lyre then.
That's right. Obviously, we're not including the stealing part in this version of the story. After all, the Fatui were the ones who ended up with it. Borrowing, stealing, leaving out that detail doesn't change the direction of the story. Anyway, the Knights are currently fighting to protect the Holy Lyre. Varka and Jean are already in the underground area. We should head over as well.
This is like getting to read the script before watching the movie.
I wonder what would happen if, this time, we managed to catch the Fatui thief in the act.
That would complicate things. Worst case scenario, we might need to do another take. So if you could refrain from going off script, that would be great.
Okay.
Someone's got an axe to grind.
You're just in time. The situation is not looking good at the moment. The Fatui brought much more force than expected.
Yeah, it's turned into quite a mess.
You're not bad, boy. Against the Fatui, though, you'll need to try harder than that.
You ain't messing around, huh?
Take this!
Oh no! If this keeps up, the Holy Lyre's gonna be... Oh, sorry. Paimon can't do this. Nicole, shouldn't these people be wearing Fatui costumes at least?
Yeah, it's kinda hard to get in the zone when our opponents look like average guild members.
Let me see here.
I was kind of a little bit confused there.
It looks like magical auto-load has been disabled, so the Fatui costumes don't appear.
Magical auto-load.
I'll get that fixed. Just ignore the problem for now and continue with the scene. Remember, this is a tense moment.
Got it. In that case, I'll evacuate the members of the church right away.
All right, thank you. As you see, Traveler, the situation is dire. We need to retrieve the Holy Lyre and get it back to headquarters.
Looks like the Fatui are tied up fighting the Knights. I doubt they have the manpower to spare to deal with us.
Which means, if we rush in, we should be able to retrieve the lyre.
You all sure are getting into character. Okay then, let's go!
Let's do it. Yeah, we gotta sneak. Do those sneaky. Oh, except for we can just actually do the game. That's funny. And fly around it. It'd be cool if they like just redid it the regular gameplay, but I think in there is just like, yeah, you can go for it. Pokemon sleep. The Holy Lyre. There it is.
Well, well, well.
It seems our outer diversions were most effective. The Knights know not that the true danger lurks right beneath their nose.
It's no wonder you're known as the youngest, most capable Electro-Sisson mage in your unit. You can read our enemy like a book.
No! We're too late!
Put the lyre down.
You heard her! Put it down and put him up! Or this is gonna get ugly! Wait, why are you the only one with a costume, Fischl?
Why? Because I fashioned this headpiece myself, of course. How does it look? I am the spitting image of an Electro-Sisson mage, am I not?
And I suppose I look enough like an Electro-Sisson as I am.
Hold on. Trying to distract me with conniving conversation, are you? Ha! You underestimate me. To think I would appear before you without full confidence in my victory. Go forth, Oz. Sissons, take care of these pests. The Holy Lyre der Himmel belongs to the Fatui. Whoa, that was fast. Mage-powered flight is something else.
Fischl is... the Fatus is getting away! After her, quick!
Here, take it away, and don't let them catch you.
Don't let them catch you.
That's nothing the gliding champion of the Fatui can't handle.
The gliding champion of the Fatui can't handle. Goofy. Is this how it was before?
Hey! That goes against gliding regulations!
King Kong.
Pretty tough, aren't ya? Well, let's see how you handle this.
I mean, these are like baby games. Oh, mud.
Paimon thought the Adventurers Guild were the only ones role-playing as Fatui.
Just thought I'd lend him a hand. Fischl didn't have time to make me a cool hat, though.
Amber's over there! Let's get ready to land!
Beat her ass. Beat her down. Beat her to death. Watch out, Amber. I'm gonna slice you. You're dead. Tag, you're dead.
Come. Positions, everyone!
What a goofy little... Pop.
So this is where the chase ends this time. Wait a minute. This isn't what they're hideout looked like. It's at least a few times bigger.
Dude, my husband's not gay.
Yes.
He's SSA.
I remember it being much more run down. This place has far more structural appeal.
The Lawrence clan lived here for a time.
Toby, oh my
This doesn't
fucking
look
god.
like their handiwork.
This girl,
And I
she
know for
literally
sure
comes
it's
by
not
and
the
her
work of the
first thought
knights.
is like, rub face against.
Must be a bit of creative license on the
Phone
part of our
must
dear
be
mages,
rubbed.
then.
Rub face. Phone. Phone
Alice
rub.
said the original
Face.
was too run
Face
down
rub.
and didn't fit her aesthetic taste. So we repurposed some assets from the Golden Apple Archipelago.
Doritos
As you
for
can
the
imagine,
bold.
Alice has always been a go big or go home kind of person.
Yeah, this is go big, all right.
Still, our mission remains the same. We're here to get back the Holy Liar.
Yeah, and this time we have a whole bunch of people to help us. Not just D-Luke. Should be a total piece of cake.
I think I've been fucking up in my my watch later list has been slowly building because I've scrolled for a second here and there's like hella things are like 4 months, 3 months. I'm like fuck, 3 months, 2 months. I'm like fuck shit. I've been fucking up. But it's okay. We'll get it figured. Just give me like 5 minutes, you know. Gotta find a good spot to start. Also, gotta delete some things. I shouldn't delete that one actually. Let me undo that. Bullshit. Fuck. Shit. Fuck. Shit. Fuck. Okay. At least not like that. Alright, my fault. Red, green, and blue.
A human never doubts what their eyes see or rejects the ground beneath their feet. Both now warn you that this is the end of the road. Give up and turn back while you can.
That voice. Is that Mona?
Mona? Oh, you mean Barbarloth's student.
You know about her? But Mona came to Mondstadt after your expedition left.
Well, I had regular contact with the Hexen Circle, so her name came up now and then. The whole thing about her messing up and being too afraid to go back? Yeah, I know that too.
What? But how? No one in the Hexen Circle should know about that.
For real? Sorry, but I'm pretty sure all the mages know.
All of them?
I'm afraid so. Oh, except Granddaughter, I suppose.
Fine. That's just fine. It's not like the old hag's gonna come find me in Mondstadt to settle the score, right?
Anyway, how do we cross?
Could she be inboard?
I'm not telling.
Aw, come on. Don't take it out on us.
I'm not. This is unrelated. Besides, I'm playing a Fatus whose job it is to issue riddles. You can't just ask me for the answer.
All right. Almost forgot about that.
If you want the answer, think back to what I said at the beginning.
Mona's riddle was as follows. A human never doubts what their eyes see, or rejects the ground beneath their feet. However, things that are taken...
To just walk. Oh yeah. Oh. Was this a puzzle we've done before? And, you know, so like over 1, forward, Fuck you. I realized I went too forward first. Over, forward, forward, over, forward, forward, over, over, forward. There he went forward. Okay. We've made it. Oh my god. Nice, you made it.
Looks like Mika's guarding this spot.
Oh, hey! It's been a while.
Hello, Grandmaster. Hello, everyone. No. Wait, my line. How did you get in here?
I would think you have bigger concerns right now. Tell us where to find the lyre.
It's locked in the back room, but good luck getting in there. 3 crests are needed to enter, and each one is guarded by a Fatus.
Wait, but in real life, we only needed 1 key.
Yes, but there are 3 locations to visit. If there was only 1 key to be found, there's a good chance the encounters set up at the other 2 locations would go to waste. All our actors worked so hard to memorize their lines. It would be a shame if their part got skipped over.
Fair point. They're playing through the story just like us, after all.
To be honest, when I first read my lines, I was kind of confused at how I just give up the intel without a fight. But when I actually had to stand up against all of you, it made sense. I mean, Mr. D-Luke practically had me in a cold sweat.
Really?
In a cold sweat.
I only had 1 line.
Aha! Yet in a game of cards, it's the ones that remain unturned that strike the greatest fear in your opponent. The same principle applies here.
That's right! And I've been told you have quite a few
Toby,
tricks up your sleeve,
I'm gonna
Mr.
eat you.
D-Luke. Anyway, you can head in now. Everyone should be ready.
One moment. We can't quite end it like this. I believe you have 1 more line, Mika.
Do I have to say it?
It would benefit the scene.
All right. I told you everything I know. Now leave me alone.
And off he goes.
Looks like we were followed. Guess Mondstadt's elite aren't to be underestimated, huh?
Stand aside. This one's personal. But this time, I'm fully locked and loaded! Come on, kid! Let's finish what we started!
Here we go!
You can't run! Well, ha! 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 Looks like I... Okay. You win. Somehow this round wasn't quite as fun.
Probably because you had to act like a Fatus. At this
Probably
point,
flying
I could
sharks
take down
and
those
fire.
with my eyes closed.
True. Guess I didn't stand a chance, huh?
Oh, so you were the one in the Fatus costume. Does that mean the auto-load bug is fixed now, Nicole?
It would seem so.
Man, their armor is heavy and not breathable at all. You're telling me the Fatui in Sumeru and Natlan also wear this stuff? I can't even imagine.
Rumor has it, Fatui recruits undergo rigorous training. I feel like there's some truth to that after all. Well, even though we lost, Dad had fun for sure. Here's the crest I was guarding. You've earned it.
Oh, and Bennett told me about what happened in Natlan. How you helped him navigate his past. It's hard to believe we finally have answers after all these years. So, on behalf of all the adventurers in Mondstadt, truly, I can't thank you enough.
Well, that's what friends are for, right?
Speaking of, how have things been since you got back, Bennett?
Same old, same old. Bad luck included. But that part's nothing new, so I don't mind. I do miss the Asha, though. I hope I get the chance to show them Mondstadt someday.
Okay.
Without the crest, man. Anyway.
My bad, bye. That's where we came, that's where we came.
The Fatus up ahead values wealth above all else. No bargaining chip is off the table. Luckily, I've prepared a negotiation multi-tool for this situation. Don't forget to take it with you.
Yeah. On me.
Wait, Mona? Again?
What? The more roles you play, the more you get paid. That's what Alice said. I was hoping to do even more than this, but it is what it is. Anyway, the crest is with me. All I need to know is how much you're willing to cough up to get it. Let's talk business, shall we?
Business, shall we? That's how much I'll do.
That's all. You'll have to at least make it worth my while.
Let's try that. She took it.
Good enough for me.
Good enough for me.
Fold, right?
Gotta know when to fold.
All right, here's the crest. Huh. And with that, I'm off the clock. Oh, and by the
Off
way,
the clock.
word has it you accomplished something major in Nodcry. You reeled in the true moon from beyond the false firmament. Well, I spend most of my time staring into a scry glass, after all. If something changes in the sky, you think I wouldn't notice? Hydromancy uses the false stars to reflect true fate within the water. Now, I can't help but wonder what I would see if I cast a reflection of the true moon instead. Of course, I need a whole new set of equipment to look into that, which means shelling out a whole lot of mora.
Time
so
to
I've been
eat,
taking
could
on a
do
lot
that.
of jobs.
No wonder Alice gave you quite a few parts in this.
Generous compensation, minimal manual labor. It's been a good gig. Plus, the Hexencircle never promises an amount they can't deliver. Even though her daughter is, in some part, responsible for my predicament. That was a long time ago, and I know Klee didn't mean it.
Huh. I guess the moon's a big deal in hydromancy. Just spitballing here, but it kind of sounds like your progress would be much faster if you, I don't know, just contacted Barbeloth directly.
Oh, come on. Enough about that old hag. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
Oh, god damn it. It just went all the way back again.
The road ahead is almost completely blocked. Looks like this person isn't taking visitors. Yes, we'll just have to be careful. We need that crest.
Fucking vines.
What? They handed over their crests? Looks like the decision has been made for me then. Further resistance would be foolish.
Whoa.
Gotta say, Paimon didn't expect you to play this kind of role, Durant.
Well, actually, Aunt Alice was planning for me to play Dvalin if the dragon himself didn't agree to take part. That was the backup plan. Apparently, there's a spell like the one used to make Simulanka that could change me back into an evil dragon.
That does not sound like a good idea.
I have to agree. That sounds like a disaster waiting to happen.
I don't think I'd be very good at playing the evil dragon anyway. I'm not intimidating enough. Luckily, Dvalin agreed to take part after all, so my role was switched to timid Fatui Guard B, and I got to wear a costume instead.
Wow, that's a pretty huge change. Why B, though?
Oh, because Mika is Guard A.
As expected, Alice has got it all planned out.
All right, we got all the crests. Let's head back and look for Mika.
All right. This elevator's a bit complicated to operate, so Miss Nicole asked me to help activate it. Just one moment.
Thanks.
No problem. Best of luck up there.
Huh. I don't remember Fatui being this nice. Where's the fun in that?
Of course you want to make things difficult. Come on, let's get out of here.
Security's tight around here.
I hope this is safe.
Interesting.
About
hot-blooded, careless, and reckless heroes. Despair, for you have stepped into my trap.
My trap.
Wait, what? All it did was lock the liar up. Well, I wasn't the one who designed it. All Alice said was that activating it would turn the tables.
I see.
That checks out.
They laugh as if they already know what is to transpire. I do not have a good feeling about this. Allow me to clarify before we proceed. How was it that the lyre was retrieved back then?
From what I've heard, The Fatui agent guarding this place was given a thorough beating, and then the lock opened.
So then, I'm the one who walked into the trap?
Do not despair, mein Fräulein. Miss Alice provided us with backup, did she not? We are not entirely outmatched.
'Tis true, though thine Prinzessin stands on the cusp of defeat. Courage has not yet failed her. Let this be our last stand! Come forth, my loyal servants! Smite all who stand against us!
Look! The ravens get confused if they don't hit anyone. Now's your chance!
Group 2, reinforce! Group 3, Group 4! Oh, forget it. All of you, attack at once! Well, well. It seems I must send forth my most capable servant of all. He shall dispose of you in one fell swoop.
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
So one of them is supposed to do a fight. Okay.
Time for takeoff.
Verdict is... Burn! Thunder!
My boy Vargas, Jesus
Situation
Christ.
is dire, mein
There's so
Fräulein.
much damage.
It seems this is the end of the road.
The end of the road.
Here.
Oh, there it is.
Thunder!
2 more times.
I give up. Just don't hit. All right. I know when I'm beat. You win.
You were brilliant, Miss Fischl. The recording was fantastic. I'm certain future participants will have a great time.
Yeah! This role was perfect for you!
Huh. Your praise is a compliment to your own good sense. Yet know that this is but the least of your Prinzessin's abundant talents.
Huh. It doesn't look like the lock is opened, though.
True. This isn't what we were told would happen.
I doubt the mages want us to just break it open. It's not their style.
Perhaps we haven't met a certain condition then?
Oh, wait! Does that mean the beating up part has to happen for this to proceed? You dare place your Prinzessin in such a scene? 'Tis an affront of the highest order!
I'm afraid it may be the only way to end this, mein Fräulein. But not to worry. It's all pretend, after all.
Very well. I I shall allow this trespass, if only to bring this to an end. Just be gentle.
Huh? Oh, right. Paimon's the weakest one here. Here goes nothing.
Ah, it's open.
Miss Alice does love to tease, doesn't she?
Congratulations on obtaining the Holy Lyre der Himmel. That's a wrap for now.
Wow! This is quite the gathering. And do you smell that? Is that the secret menu Barker was talking about? Oh, Paimon's stomach has been rumbling this whole time, so she's gonna dig in. Don't forget to grab some food before it's all gone, okay?
Oh, hello. Did you need something? You know, we often threw banquets like this when I was little. But then, as more and more of our ranks left on expeditions and I was left in charge, the number of celebrations decreased. I'm not the most natural entertainer after all. Now, seeing a gathering like this after all this time, I can't help but feel a bit regretful for not keeping up the tradition.
Well said, traveler.
Barbara?
You told me you wanted the expedition members to feel at home. But in my eyes, the feeling of home isn't something you can force. Home is... what happens when we're all together like this?
Ah, you're right. And you know what? I've been coming to the same conclusion. The location isn't the most important factor. No matter how far we get from Mondstadt, home is wherever we're together. I appreciate the kind words, you two. I will do just that. Make sure to do the same, traveler. It's not often you get to make it back here. There's a lot of people waiting to catch up. Now that we're outside the bubble and no longer in character, there should be plenty of time.
Hey! Honorary Knight! Look up! Pretty stellar view from up here, and the breeze is nice too. Care to join me?
Oh, of all the places to sit, it just had to be there. Well, to each their own, I suppose. Just be careful on the way up, traveler.
Have a seat. I come bearing drinks. Booze free, of course. You're welcome. Ah, well, that's what being home is all about, right? Letting go, feeling at ease. Figure we both deserve that after all this time. You think so? Glad to hear it. There's no place like home. That's what people say, right? The expedition took me far and wide, and still, little alcohol in my system, it would all come back. The cathedral, the statue, the windmills in the city, the pigeons and dandelions in front of the gate. The further away you get, the more you miss it. I might be biased, but it means a lot that you care about this place. I get that. The people are what make Mondstadt what it is, too. All the carefree kids running around, livening up the place. Which reminds me, I never thanked you for helping Mondstadt out back then. It takes a special person to do what you did. Most people are helpless in the face of abyssal corruption. Considering their target was Dvalin, things could have been bad. I suppose Barbados could have handled it, even though he hadn't been awake for long. But still, I doubt the ending would have turned out quite so perfect. Dvalin is family to him, you know? Having to choose between the dragon's life and Mondstadt's safety, that would have been cruel. Not to mention, the Wild Hunt would have reached our borders sooner or later. We'd have been stretched thin without your help. Maybe you've never put two and two together, but what you did in Natlan also helped reduce the threat of the Wild Hunt. If Natlan's crisis hadn't been resolved, the two abyssal powers might have joined forces at some point, making our situation even more dire. Ha! Look at us, taking down the Abyss in two separate nations. Doing the Knights of Favonius proud, aren't we? I guess not. In any case, for a knight, honor is something you get to define for yourself, no matter what the outside world thinks. And that's the question, isn't it? Why do we do what we do? But I think it's safe to say you already know the answer.
Ah, so this is where you've been hiding. You know, I don't think this was designed for sitting.
Ha! When did you become such a stickler? Come have a drink with us. There's plenty.
Don't mind if I do. Grape juice? Again?
You know, Charles would never let me hear the end of it if I started drinking without him.
Disappointing, but understandable. Oh, I almost forgot. Since this banquet is also for the actors, I invited Dvalin.
All right. Might hike up the bill a bit, but who cares? Haven't seen him in too long.
Yeah, well, he turned me down. He never did like being the center of attention. The city is a little too small for him to spread his wings. Even if no one is afraid of him, he could still take out a windmill or two. Guess it's better not to risk it.
Huh. Maybe it's time to draft a proposal to build him a landing pad.
The Traveler's right. If this is what makes him comfortable, might as well let him be. In the meantime, I propose a toast. To our honorary knight.
To our honorary knight.
I often think about our parting at Windrise, you know. And now, almost in the blink of an eye, the final stop on your journey is just around the corner. Snezhnaya.
Jeez, don't say that.
Plans have continued to advance.
It is the final stop.
Only the Pyrognosis remains free from her grasp.
But if even the captain couldn't take Malwika's Gnosis by force, I guess we don't need to be concerned about its safety for now. So that's good news, at least.
You wouldn't be taking a dig at someone else's ability to hold on to their Gnosis, now would you, Grandmaster?
Of course not. I'm not one to rub salt in old wounds.
Her harbingers do often tend to take a rather extreme approach. Just look at Child or Signora. But we would be mistaken to ignore the fact that Signora did not win the Geonosis using force.
Right. You told me about the contract Morak signed with her before his death. You're saying she didn't need to resort to violence in Mondstadt either?
That's right. If she was able to provide a reason convincing enough to persuade Morax, she could have persuaded me no problem. I suppose she just didn't think there was a reason to negotiate. I had just woken up, so I must not have seemed like much of a threat. Honestly, the Gnosis was of no use to me. I didn't care who it belonged to or what means were used to take it. I just knew if I fought her in that moment, the cathedral, perhaps even the entire city, might have become collateral damage.
Collateral damage.
I wouldn't put it past Signora to take civilians as hostages either.
In the end, though, it was those same methods that led to her end. After all, her third target, the Raiden Shogun, wasn't a big negotiator back then. Perhaps Signora's success in Mondstadt and Liyue convinced her that she was a match for the Archon of any nation. You did the right thing. It pained me to see Inazuma as it was back then. I'm glad things have changed since. Of course, now the elite force of Harbingers has quite a few missing from its ranks, so I suspect that Tsaritsa no longer has the means to meddle in other nations like she used to. Who knows? Perhaps a chance to formally meet her in Snezhnaya might come sooner than we think.
Some of our knights remain stationed in Not Cry. If you need help, just say the word, and we'll be there.
The look in your eyes. It's changed a lot since you first set off from Mondstadt. But my advice remains unchanged. Never forget that the journey itself has meaning, traveler. The birds of Teyvat, the songs in the cities, the Tsaritsa, her Fatui and the monsters, they are all part of that journey. Perhaps earth-shaking truths and indescribable trials await you at the end. Just remember, there is more to life than that. Alright, that's more than enough acting like a real Archon for one night. And still, not a sip of drink for dear old Venti at a time like this?
For dear old Venti?
You're no fun, Varka.
Man, I need to get drunk.
Dun dun dun!
Dun dun dun!
Jesus Christ. Oh my god.
Da da da!
Oh, Jesus Christ.
This is so fun!
I think so too. Come on, let's blow them all up.
Mom, when can I play with the magic toy you made me?
Very soon, darling.
Oh god, what magic toy did she make, Lee?
I just know you're going to love it.
It's probably like the biggest bomb. They're probably gonna blow up Mondstadt.
We'll have ourselves a
Alice would blow up Mondstadt, killing everyone inside and bringing them back to life. Alice is that type of person, 100%. That's crazy. Enter the bubble world. Probably be calling it a day here soon. I don't want a clue. I'm looking. I'm looking around, man. I don't... Is this here? I guess. Must be. Oh, this boar. I feel like the boar should count. That's... And this guy. He's not supposed... Oh! I'm stupid. I forgot that you're supposed to take a picture. Durr. You dumbo. God, have you played a game before? Dummy. Oh, this conversation.
Huh? here. Wait, but there are always those two Fatui around here chatting about stuff.
You've noticed them too?
They're
I've been
always
watching them for
there.
a long time. Not that I've overheard anything useful.
They say some weird
Guess
shit
it's
sometimes.
just my luck.
Well, actually, they seem to get information a bit slower than the Knights of Favonius. So they usually end up discussing stuff that hasn't been secret in a long time.
Have you guys ever wondered why they don't just go home? Their mission's gotta be over at this point, right?
Maybe their names got skipped over on the mission roster, so they never got new orders. That's happened to me before.
I suppose, but your experiences tend to be quite unique. It's possible the Fatui stationed them here long-term to keep an eye on things. Or maybe they volunteered for this position because they don't want to go back.
Either way, we should have Nicole take this tent down. It's making Paimon think we're gonna have to fight someone.
I guess you're right. We don't want people getting their hopes up.
I was gonna say, was that cart there before? Okay, no. It's a possibility.
Huh? Weird. Did Mondstadters always raise boars around here?
No.
Found it! Barbara, over here! Coming! Oh, how did this happen? Barbara and I were just grabbing some food at Good Hunter. But then, how do I even put this? The sweet madame and sticky honey roast we ordered came to life.
Sorry, what?
That's right. I managed to catch the sweet madame earlier. Come on, let's wrangle this thing so we can head back and eat. Wait, what? Uh-oh. What is it? More pigeons and forest boars! The rest of our lunch is making a break for it!
Sucks that there's like 20,000 in it, and now there's 6 of them. And most of them have a conversation that goes with it.
So that's where it was. Diona? What are you doing here?
Diona?
It's my first time seeing these little guys.
See, to me that's Diana, but Diona.
Oh, they're so cute.
Mabi.
Alice put a version of the cat's tail here and asked me to run it. It has the setup I'm used to and everything. Now, all I need to do is make some drinks. And you know what? This is the perfect chance to change all the ingredients to super weird stuff.
Super weird stuff.
To lose interest for sure. Looks like your campaign is going strong, huh? Even out here. Of course, the only thing missing is the cats, actually. They seem to prefer the real cat's tail. But that's not a huge surprise. Cats are sensitive about where they live. Even if the place looks exactly the same, they'll know something's off. So, Alice said she would find different staff instead. And then these little saurians appeared. Aww. Then it gave me a few pointers on how to get along with them. Turns out, there's not a huge difference between them and a cat or a dog. Hey, then you should call this place the Saurian's Tail instead.
Look up. To buy the flowers. They're not Mondstadt flowers.
Huh?
I was gonna say that doesn't look right.
These flowers look local to Mondstadt.
None of these flowers look local to Mondstadt.
Wait, Emily? Huh, it's been a while.
Hello, you two. Looking to buy some flowers?
Yes, I came to Mondstadt to collect a few samples for new scent ideas, but I wasn't finding anything. Then, this lady who called herself a mage told me she had a bunch of rare plants she was sure I'd never seen before. All I have to do is manage this flower shop, and I get to research these plants all I want.
Nice! That should help you come up with something new for sure.
If there's one trait they have in common, I think it would be the feeling of summer. Refreshing and clear, cutting through the full-bodied and dreamlike floral notes. I certainly have a lot to research, so I think I'll be here for a while. Did you need anything?
We're looking for things in here that are different from the real Mondstadt. Do you mind if we take a few pictures of these plants? Hey, since you like them so much, why don't we ask Nicole if you could preserve them in some way?
Really? That would be amazing. This is my payment after all.
Disaster. This is outside. It shows outside the fence. So I can, or the gate. I definitely can see them shoving something out there. Yep. What's that right there? What did I fucking say? What did I say? Alright, who wants to have a conversation? Anyone? Someone? No one? Sounds good to me. I feel like if anything, I might be on the wall, but my other thought would be by the bar, the burr. But no.
We explore the area ahead of us later.
There's a new face at the Adventurers Guild. It didn't look like we could go there though, but maybe I misread the map. Yeah, I'm thinking, well, no.
How about we explore the area ahead of us later?
I was thinking the Knights of Favonius. Really? I didn't look at the Adventurers Guild? They're probably inside the little thing and I wasn't looking inside. Yep. Hello. God damn it.
Hey there, friend.
They got the lead voice actor to speak to.
Well, we couldn't just drag Catherine in here, could we? What would the real Adventurers Guild do without her? Not that she ever shows it on the outside, but she's one busy bee, that's for sure. I mean, just think about how much time it must take to travel between all the different nations. Anyway, I heard this whole world was constructed for magic. Incredible stuff. Even the books on this shelf are real. Not a single prop to be found. Huh. I really gotta take a better look around once this gig's done. Not today, I'm afraid. The funds I need haven't transferred in yet. Once I've earned enough more from this trip, I'll open up shop at the usual spot. True, but it doesn't seem like the people who created this place set up anything like that. Hey, why don't I go ask for some, and then we all can have a few? Huh. But could we even take them back into the real world? That's the question.
Oh, I was like, when did I mute myself? I think when I went to drink water. Been pretty recently. Alright. I'm gonna call it a day here. We'll do a 10 wish real fast. Short. Varka, fuck you. Alright. As always, y'all have a good one. We'll see you next time, and peace.